Howdy folks, Parker Peters here, and today we're going to be doing a pickups video. Hey Parker, you haven't done a summertime pickups in a while. What's up with that? Through all of 2016, I didn't really do very much retro collecting. Hey Parker, why are you doing a pickups video now? Oh, all of my videos are getting demonetized, and so I gotta get some, good old-fashioned clean content out there now, I guess. So here is summertime pickups. Let's roll the intro. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I don't have an intro. This is just sort of a shitty video. So let's get right into it. I have one very big pickup to talk about today, which happened a little while ago. It was not quite a summertime pickup, happened a couple months ago, happened several months ago. Yeah, so let's get into the actual pickups that aren't that large haul. First of all, I traded a whole bag of Nintendo 64 controllers for this thing, the Sega Saturn. As you know, Sega's most famous and successful console, the Sega Saturn. I got Virtua Fighter with this for a whole bag, one whole bag of Nintendo 64 controllers. Next up, we have two Nintendo 64 games. I really wish I hadn't sold that bag of controllers for a Sega Saturn in hindsight, because now I can't play these games. We have Asteroids, Hyper Asteroids 64, and we have Twisted Edge. Check that out. Next we have some more modern games. Let's check these out. We have Okami. Check that out. That's a game about a dog. You can see see the dog on there. His name's Okami, and he's just some sort of a dog meme. We have A Series of Unfortunate Events, based on the film of the same name. Now a Netflix original series. Check that out. We have The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. This is the game that is not based on the movie. This is more of a book sort of a game. Just a game about books. Check that out, Lord of the Rings. We have Stolen. Why not? I'm not exactly sure what this game is, but it was $5. Here we have Jet Set Radio Future. Picked this up for... How much did I pay for this? I paid $9 for this game. That's a pretty good pickup. Let's get the pretty good pickup alert. Yeah, Jet Set Radio Future. This is the solo copy. Fantastic game. And next we have Cameo, Elements of Power, with a Microsoft Store sticker on it. This is a company store purchase. I don't know. I think I paid $2 for this game. And the one pickup that I have from garage sales this year is this collector's edition guide for Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. As you can see, we have some sort of a Kylo Ren action figure here on the cover. He's a sort of a Kylo Ren type of a guy. I'm not entirely sure. I've never played these games. Have you played The Force Unleashed? What did you think of it? Give me a rating between 1 and 7. Okay, next we are getting to a huge lot. My friend Jacob, you might remember him from my Overwatch How to Be a Hanzo main video. That's my Overwatch buddy there. He recently moved to Pennsylvania and sold me a large part of his gaming collection, namely a huge metric butt ton of PSP games. So let's go through those right now. Alright, and here we are with the PSP games. Here they come, rapid fire, no particular order. We have Final Fantasy, check that out. We have Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles, awesome. We have, what is this, Valkyria Chronicles 2, neat. Patapon 2, looks like these are sequels. What is this, R-Type, Command, awesome. Shoot 'em up. We have Transformers, the game for PSP, by Activision. Quality. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. NFL Street 2. Pursuit Force. Why not? Aw yeah, Mega Man Powered Up. This is a fantastic game. This is a remake of the original Mega Man with sort of a level editor a la Little Big Planet. This game is fantastic. This is probably one of the best classic style Mega Man games that you can find. Just one of the best money can buy. Check it out if you have a PSP. Can't recommend this game enough. Here we have The Third Birthday. Haven't played that. I think it's a Parasite Eve game. What is this? This is Fat Princess, Fistful of Cake. This game is Resistance, Retribution, a spin-off of Resistance, Fall of Man. Remember that series? Neither do I. Here we have Parappa the Rapper, Shaun White Snowboarding. Why not? Worms 2, Open Warfare. Twisted Metal, Warhammer 40k, Squad Command. Lumines 2, remember when Lumines sort of blew up as like the next big mobile puzzle game? Yeah, you can't beat Tetris, bitch. We have Dissidia, Final Fantasy, Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. This and Liberty City Stories are some of the best Grand Theft Auto games in recent years. Check these out if you get a chance. Oh, back at it again with Loco Roco. Here's one, here's a good one. Check this one out. This is a good one. Here's a good one for you guys. This is Dead or Alive Paradise. This is a Dead or Alive Extreme game, one of the lesser known ones released on the PSP. And here we have it, last but not least of the PSP games. I think that this is the gem of the entire haul. It is Darkstalkers Chronicle of Chaos Tower. This is a fantastic fighting game. Darkstalkers, check it out. Morgana, you got Felicia, you got just a whole bunch of fighting guys. Check it out. And on top of that, the PSP lot that he sold me came with 2 PSP systems. We have a regular PSP 3000 here, and a PSP White Darth Vader edition. Check that out. Hey guys, taking a break from the lot Jacob sold me, I found a couple other miscellaneous games that I picked up. Here we have Bubble Bobble Double Shot. We have Battlefield Bad Company 2. Samurai Legend Musashi. The Warriors Come Out and Play. And Ed, and Eddie, The Misadventures. I bought all of those games in a lot for $5. And I think for $5, this game pays for the whole bunch. Alright, back to Jacob's lot. We have a couple unique games here. First of all, on the less unique end of the spectrum is Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex for PlayStation 2. Now, the PSP version of this game is fantastic. I haven't played this one. Tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Here's a really interesting one that Jacob sold me. It is Spawn, the Eternal by Hudson Soft. I have never heard of this game, but I guess it is a Spawn game for the original PlayStation. It doesn't have any rating on it whatsoever. I'm not sure if this came out before the Japanese rating system, but it's a Spawn game for the original PlayStation. That's pretty cool. I'm a fan of McFarlane, so why not? Next, we have 2 copies of Arkanoid. This is Arkanoid 2000 and Arkanoid Returns. I think that these are the same game. I'm not entirely sure. Jacob says that they are not the same game. However, they do have the exact same cover art, and if you look on the back, they have the exact same art and information on the back as well. I'm not sure. I guess I'll have to try them both out and see, but it appears to me that these are the same game in a different package. But then again, so is every Arkanoid game, right? Here's a weird one. We have I think this is the Korean version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PlayStation 2. Very interesting. Thank goodness the PlayStation 2 is region free, because we're gonna check that out and see what that's all about. As you can see, I'll give you a little bit of a zoom up here. The cover art is incredibly low resolution. Really weird, really strange that this looks like an official release, but the cover art is super low resolution, super low quality, so we'll take a look at that, see what that's all about. But it looks like it's just the Korean version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. No biggie. Hey guys, whoa buddy. Spilled some shit. So that's not all I picked up from Jacob. I picked up some sort of miscellaneous stuff and some hardware. So let's check out the hardware end of that. We have a Power A Airflow controller for the original Xbox. These controllers are really neat because on the back you can see they have sort of a fan in them, kind of like the cooling fan you'd see in a console or a PC. And that just comes out these vents in the side. So when you're playing your first-person shooters, when you're playing your Halos, when you're playing your, I don't know, Super Breakout, it's just gonna cool your hands, and these are really nice. I had one of these for GameCube back in the heyday of the GameCube, and it's a decent controller. It's a little plasticky, but the fan's kind of cool. On to consoles. We have a Dreamcast. we have a Dreamcast, and we have a PlayStation 1. Now these PS1s are sort of funky looking. I don't really like the design of the PS1 Slim. What do you think? Now for this lot, Jacob did give me one more game, and what game was that? Well, it was the Diablo 2 Battle Chest. Why not? Everything else in this lot is quality literature. So let's look at some of the books that Jacob passed down to me when he passed away in Pepe Sylvia. We have some sort of weeb shit. This is some sort of Japanese story novel. Some kind of weeaboo shit, I guess. Some kind of Evangelion, not sure. Hentai. Fushigi hentai. And Futurama Orama. I just realized that I've got a green screen behind me and this kind of matches it uncannily, so expect to not see that book very well. He also gave me this hefty stack of Nintendo Power. Check those out. These are some GameCube, and it appears to be just GameCube era Nintendo Powers. Fantastic. That's probably the best era of Nintendo Power in my opinion. Maybe that's just the era of Nintendo Power I subscribed to, but when I check out the older or the newer Nintendo Powers, not really my thing. I just think that this was a fantastic magazine in the early to mid 2000s, and yeah, rest in peace Nintendo Power. I have a whole bunch of you, what is this? New Super Mario Brothers. So, yeah, these are all GameCube era. Oh, there's The Revolution. Nintendo Revolution, obviously. Yeah. Just more GameCube era Nintendo Powers. Fantastic. Next we have just a whole bunch of strategy guides and art books, so I will run those down for you. We have Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the comprehensive guide. The Guide to Le Noir. The Art of Soul Calibur 2, pretty cool little art book, has an embossed cover. Pretty nice, I like Soul Calibur 2. The Guide to Knights of the Old Republic. Here's the Guide to Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex for PlayStation 2. I guess I'll have to give that game a look, won't I? Here is a collector's edition book and strategy guide for the original Mirror's Edge. This game's a fantastic parkour game. You should check it out. The Art of Xenosaga Episode 1. Fantastic game, yet again. Here we have the premiere edition of the strategy guide for Super Mario Galaxy. Prima Games Pokemon Stadium Guide. The Nintendo Power Official Guide for Diddy Kong Racing. And another rare classic, the Nintendo Power Official Guide for Banjo-kazooie. So let's check out the damage. What did I spend? What did I save? Let's check it out. And that's going to do it for our summertime pickups this week. Jacob, thank you so much. I know that you're a collector as well, and that you know the value of these games, and I really appreciate that you sold them to me for such a steal. Now for a little bit of unpleasant housekeeping. I know that I put off this aura of being a neat or a weeaboo or sort of a stay-at-home turbo nerd or something of that like, but I do actually have a job. I do go to school full-time as well. I'm earning my degree in education to try and become a teacher, if you needed to know that that part of my life. And I'm also trying to take this channel a little bit more seriously, treat it somewhat like, I don't know, a business. I used to work in television. I was a television segment producer for quite a while for a local station here in Utah, and I'm just trying to sort of up the production value, up the quality of my videos, because they have taken a little bit of a nosedive since I started back about 3 years ago. I think this channel is around 3 years old, and my earlier content, even though it was a little rougher, I do think I took it a little bit more seriously and put a lot more time and effort into it, and I'm sorry about that. I'm really trying to reinvest myself into this channel, but it is a little bit hard going to school full-time and working as well, coupled with the fact that my computer sort of just shit the bed and I had to buy a bunch of new parts and fix that up. So with YouTube demonetizing me now and the figures are in, I have, as of the taping of this video, 116 restricted videos, so YouTube has sort of closed the gates on my channel as far as I am concerned. You know, I don't blame them. It's sort of what they have to do to gain their revenue stream back. YouTube was suffering from this advertiser boycott. However, it does suck a little bit from a small channel that mainly makes its living off of filthy Senran Kagura videos. That being said, I have opened a Patreon page. You know, I'm not gonna beg, I'm not gonna get down on my knees and say please, please, please give me money. I just would appreciate if you'd pop on over there, take a look. I'm not going to be investing any of my Patreon money into, you know, buying a new computer or buying games. You know, those are things that I can afford on my own. But I am going to invest that money into new audio equipment, new lighting, new video equipment, things to just sort of make this channel a little bit better, a little bit more tolerable for you guys. As you probably know, my audio levels are well below standard. I think that's probably where my channel suffers the most, so that's sort of why I created that Patreon. My Let's Play of Little Nightmares really opened my eyes and showed me that I need to invest in the technical side of this channel. So that's sort of the idea I'm going for with that Patreon. If you want to pop over, take a look, I would really appreciate it. Also, I have started the process of uploading my videos on VidMe as well. I have a link to my VidMe on the top of my page in my banner, and I will also put a link to my VidMe in the description below. You should check out VidMe if you haven't already. It is an ad-free, no advertisement revenue video site where it's just sort of a creator to viewer stream of money. You can tip your creators that you like, and I've just noticed a lot of YouTubers are going over there. Anthony Fantano of The Needle Drop and Rerez have gone on over to VidMe, as well as I think Nostalgia Critic. A lot of other sort of medium to large size YouTubers are heading over to VidMe. I think that they are probably suffering with this advertiser boycott as well, and VidMe is the next best thing to YouTube. So I'd really appreciate it, and I think that you guys would benefit from checking out VidMe as well. Fewer ads, more of an intimate site. Check it out if you get a chance. And to my subscribers that have been around for a while, I really appreciate you. All of you that always comment. We have Case of Glass, we have Vex Sprites, Alex, my friend from Mexico. Can't really remember your username now, but you were in that Senran Kagura live stream for quite a while. I appreciate you, Alex. I appreciate your viewership. And of course, Jacob. I know you watch these videos too. Thank you so much. Just thank you to all of my subscribers, all of my regular viewers. You're why I do this. You know, you're what make this fun. I love interacting with you, and I really, really appreciate you. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.